Hi everyone and welcome to Home Time with Robbie and Susie. I am so excited to have you with me today because we are going to continue to explore Africa. And today we're going to learn all about Rwanda. So come along with us and let's see and learn together.
Hi, I'm Robbie. Hi, I'm Susie.
Hi, I'm Miss Carly, the teacher. It's time for
Home Time
with Robbie and Susie.
I have hands,
I have hands.
watch me clap.
Watch me clap.
Oh, what a miracle am I. I have feet,
I have feet.
watch me stand.
Watch me stand.
Oh, what a miracle am I. Oh, what a miracle, oh, what a miracle, every little part of me. I'm something special, so very special, there's nobody quite like me. I have arms,
I have arms.
watch me swing.
Watch me swing.
Oh, what a miracle am I have legs,
I have legs.
they can bend and stretch.
They can bend and stretch.
Oh, what a miracle am I. Oh, what a miracle, oh, what a miracle, every little part of me. I'm something special, so very special, there's nobody quite like me. I have a spine,
I have a spine.
it can twist and bend.
It can twist and bend.
Oh, what a miracle am I have a 1 foot,
I have a 1 foot.
watch me balance.
Watch me balance.
Oh, what a miracle am I. Oh, what a miracle, oh, what a miracle, every little part of me. I'm something special, so very special, there's nobody quite like me. There's nobody quite like me.
So I actually have the Rwanda flag here for you to have a look at. And as you can see, Rwanda has 3 main colours on it. And do you know what? I actually know the meanings of these colours. Would you like to learn them with me? Well, first we have the blue all the way along the top. And for Rwanda, the blue actually symbolises happiness and peace for their country. And then, can you see the big yellow stripe? The yellow stripe symbolises their economic development as well. But we do have the big green stripe along the bottom, and that represents and symbolises the hope of prosperity for them. So how interesting is that all our flags look so different? And if we actually look closely or we ask an adult, all their colours and their patterns mean lots of different things. But in Rwanda, I know that there are lots of interesting animals. There are gorillas, there are lions, giraffes, and there are some monkeys too. I actually know a song that has all these animals in it. Would you like to sing it with me? It's called Down in the Jungle. Ready? I'll sing it, and if you know the words, come and join in with me. It goes like this. Down in the jungle where nobody goes, there's a great big gorilla washing his clothes with a rubber dove here and a rubber dove there. That's the way he washes his clothes. Boom, boom, diddle daddum wadum choo. Boom, boom, diddle daddum wadum choo. Boom, boom, diddle daddum wadum choo. That's the way he washes his clothes. Do you remember the other animals? I think there was a lion, and he's got a big mane. Are you ready? Down in the jungle where nobody goes, there's a great big lion washing his clothes with a rub-a-dub here and a rub-a-dub there. That's the way he washes his clothes. Boom, boom, diddle-daddum, wadum, choo! Boom, boom, diddle-daddum, wadum, choo! Boom, boom, diddle-daddum, wadum, choo! That's the way he washes his clothes. I think there was another animal we talked about. He had a long neck. Do you know which animal it is? I think it was a giraffe. Are you ready? Down in the jungle where nobody goes, there's a great big giraffe washing his clothes with a rub-a-dub here and a rub-a-dub there. That's the way he washes his clothes. Boom, boom, diddle-daddum, wadum, choo! Boom, boom, diddle-daddum, wadum, choo! Boom, boom, diddle-daddum, wadum, choo! That's the way he washes his clothes. Oh, did you like that song? I love that song and all those animals washing their clothes. You could maybe sing that song at home. You could add some more animals too. Maybe a monkey, maybe a crocodile. Maybe have a go and explore that song with your family at home. But you know what? I think we're going to explore Rwanda more. So let's go and see what else is planned.
I wonder what we're going to learn today in the story. Let's go see. Today's story is called Rumble in the Jungle. I can see a zebra, a gorilla, and a tall giraffe. I wonder what's inside. Rumble in the jungle. There's a rumble in the jungle, there's a whisper in the trees. The animals are waking up and rustling the leaves. The hippo's at the waterhole, the leopard's in his lair. The chimpanzees are chattering and swinging everywhere. Some animals are frightening and some are sweet and kind. Let's go to see the jungle now and see who we can find. Can you see all the animals hiding in the jungle? I wonder who we're going to see. Chimpanzees swinging through the trees. The mum is picking out all the fleas. Chimpanzees. It's great to be a chimpanzee swinging through the trees. And if we can't find nuts to eat, we munch each other's fleas. Roar. It's a lion. The lion, the king of the jungle. Just listen how loudly he roars. Every animal quivers and shudders and shivers as soon as he opens his jaw. Wow, look at this lion. And this poor bird is very scared by his roar. Elephant. It's great to be an elephant, all big and fat and round, and wander through the jungle, just elephanting around. Look how big he is. These tiny little ants crawling up the flowers, and this big elephant can eat the top flower with his trunk straight into his mouth. What a handy tool that trunk is. Zebras. I could have been grey like a donkey or brown like my cousin the mule, but instead I've got stripes, which my lady friend likes, as they could make me look handsome and cool. Oh, look, they're getting along. Some beautiful little birds in the tree. Snake. The boa constrictor, a slippery snake who slithers and slides around his tree. And when tasty animals wander too close, he squashes them slowly for tea. He's a very long boa constrictor. And look, he has a lump. Maybe he's already got his tea. Giraffe. How tall the giraffe is, all the way up to the clouds. Some animals laugh at the gangly giraffe, but I hold my head up high and feel proud. I don't really care when my head's in the air and my cheeks getting kissed by a cloud. Hippopotamus. Hello, I'm a big hippo. I sleep in the sun to get hot. And when I'm not sleeping, I munch in the mud, which hippos like doing a lot. Crocodile. He's hiding in the reeds. When animals come to the riverbank to drink, I watch for a minute or two. It's such a delight to behold such a sight that I can't resist chomping a few. Rhinoceros. The ravenous rhino is big, strong and tough, but his skin is all baggy and flappy, which means that there's plenty of room for his lunch. And that makes him terribly happy. He might be eating some of these flowers for lunch. They do look delicious. Gazelle, some of my favorite animals. They go bouncing everywhere. No one can run half as quick as me, the galloping, gorgeous gazelle. I can leap up so high that my horns touch the sky, and I'm awfully pretty as well. Look, there's a little lion cub watching them jump. Or maybe they're jumping over the lion cub so he doesn't chase them. Gorilla. The gorilla is big, black and hairy, and the thing that he likes to do best is to look all ferocious and scary and wallop his giant great chest. Can you see this silverback? Saying thud, thud, thud because he's pounding his chest. He's making himself look scary, and look, the little gorilla's copying him. Do you know that when I was in Rwanda, I saw the jungle gorillas? We had to climb right up the top and look for them, and they were just hanging out as a family. And the silverback, he came right up so close that he sat on my foot. It was amazing to see. And there was other gorillas just chomping on leaves, running around. All the little ones were chasing each other and having fun together. What an amazing sight. Do you know that the gorillas in Rwanda are one of the very few left? So such an amazing sight to see in the wild. That was a great book. Do you know what? When I was in Rwanda, I also found some instruments. Would you like to see them? My favorite instrument is this one. It even says Rwanda on it. The amazing people in Rwanda have actually used banana leaves, all different shades, to make this beautiful picture of a village. There's people carrying water on their heads. Because they don't have running taps in the village, they have to go far away to fill up their pots with water and bring it back to their house. Can you see these mud huts? That's where they live. I got to make a mud hut. Use some bamboo sticks and then put mud all around it, and it's really well insulated. And then on top, they used banana leaves. You can see a woman carrying water as well, and gate around the village. This is a special instrument. It's actually a guitar. You can see the strings, and they're different sounds from the different tightness. I can't play a guitar in Australia, so I can't play a Rwandan guitar either. But I can hear the beautiful sounds. However, I do have some instruments that I know how to play. Would you like to see them? These are my gourd shakers. And this is a gourd, a vegetable, a bit like a pumpkin. They dry them out, and inside are seeds. Can you hear my seeds? On the outside, they've carved. This one has an elephant and a rhinoceros. And this one has 1, 2, 3 zebras. You can shake them. I've got an even more special one. This is a gourd with some shells on the outside. And you hold them like this to make that really good shaking sound. I also have some other shakers. These are woven together with grass and then a piece of leather, and inside there are seeds. 2 different ones. And you can shake them. Can you hear it? One more. These are mini drums. This is cowhide that's painted to look like a giraffe skin. Then there's a piece of wood here and here, and you roll it in your hands to beat the drum. The faster you go, the faster it beats. Or the slower you go, the slower it beats. I have 2 of these. This one is meant to be a leopard skin, a zebra skin, and a giraffe skin. It only has 1 wood. The other one's broken, but it still makes a really different sound. When Africans dance in their village, they play these musical instruments to encourage each other to dance faster and faster. And making lots and lots of noise. I know an African song. We sang it the other day. It's called Ram Sam Sam. I was hoping we could use some of these instruments to sing that song. Would you like to help me? A ram sam sam, a ram sam sam, a gooly 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 and a ram sam sam, a raffy, a gooly 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 and a ram sam sam. Can we do that again? Ready? A ram sam sam, a ram sam sam, a gooly 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 and a ram sam sam. A raffy, gooly 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 and a ram sam sam. Thank you so much for singing with me. I've had so much fun learning all about these instruments. I can't wait to see what we're going to do next.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming back and joining me. I'm having so much fun learning all about Rwanda with you guys today. We've been learning about the flag, we've been looking at some instruments, and we're going to be looking at and continuing to learn about gorillas with you today. So I know that in Rwanda they have a gorilla that's a mountain gorilla, and a mountain gorilla mostly lives on the mountain slopes. And I also know that they live in what's called small groups, which can be called troops or bands. So they like to live together, maybe a small group or maybe up to 30 gorillas. But as I was learning all about mountain gorillas, I learned that they're mostly herbivores. Do you know what herbivores mean? Herbivores mean that they're an animal that mostly eats plants. So a mountain gorilla eats things like leaves, stems, bamboo, vegetation plants, berries, but they love fruit. And I know in Africa they have lots of beautiful bananas that grow. And I was thinking maybe today we could do an experience on cooking and we could use our bananas. Do you think that might be a good idea? I think it might be a good idea. And it would be a great maybe meal that you could make with your family, maybe for morning tea or for afternoon tea. So let's see what we need. First, you will need a wrap. So this is just a white wrap that maybe you might use to make pizzas on or to make a sandwich wrap. And I've got some fresh honey. So I got some fresh honey from a friend that has bees and has beehives. And then I have my big banana. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the banana and we're gonna make like a sushi roll. So I do have a sharp knife with me, so you might need an adult to help you. And I do also have a butter knife to help spread my honey out. So what we'll do first is we need to peel the banana. So I'm gonna chop both my ends off. Oop. And I'm gonna peel one long strip, peel my banana down so that it is nice and long. Do you like bananas? I love eating bananas at home. I even like to cut it up and put it on my cereal and my porridge. There we go, we'll move that to the side. So I've got my big banana. And then I'm gonna grab my wrap and my knife. And we're gonna use honey. Oh. Can you see the beautiful color of this fresh honey? You might have honey that's in a squeezy bottle. You could use that too. So I'm gonna get my knife. Be very careful. Can you see it? It is squiggling all over my wrap. We'll get a little bit more. Ooh. So we're gonna spread that honey all over my wrap, and this is gonna help it all stick together when we roll it about. Oh, put a little bit more over here. Do you think this might be a nice snack that our gorillas would like? I think it might be. Oop. And actually, I know that gorillas are actually quite a gentle and a calm animal and has that beautiful calming nature, but it never means that we shouldn't be cautious around a gorilla, because there is a male gorilla called a silverback, and they can be quite dominant and they like to protect their families or those troops that they like to live in. So it's always good to be cautious around animals. But we have the honey all over. So now we're gonna get my banana. I'm gonna pop it in. And this is the tricky bit. We've got to roll it up so it's like our sushi. So we're gonna get one end, roll it over, roll, and you've got to kind of tuck it just a little bit under the banana and roll it up a little bit. I might just get a little bit of honey. Honey's nice and sticky. Just so I can stick my ends in. One end, roll, roll, roll. Oh, fold this in. Roll, roll, roll. You gotta hold it nice and tight. Perfect. And now I've rolled my banana up. But if we're gonna make it into sushi, what do we need to do? Chop, chop, choppity chop. We have to chop it up. I know a song about chopping. Maybe you can sing it with me. It goes like this. Chop, chop, choppity chop. Chop off the bottom, oop, and chop off the top. What we've got left, we put on our plate. Chop, chop, choppity chop. I like to sing that song when I'm cutting up fruit and veggies at home with my family. Oh, so you've got to be very careful. You might need an adult to help you with that. And then once we've chopped it all up, can you see my banana inside? So I'll put them on my plate. And now we have our banana sushi. Whoop. Pop it all onto my plate here. Oh, gotta be careful, the honey gets a little bit sticky. And then we have made a simple snack that you could maybe have with your family at home. And it's a fruit that we know our gorillas love. And do you know what? I have loved making this with you. And it's so simple that maybe you have the ingredients at home that you could make yourself. I hope you've loved learning about Rwanda with us today. I know I have, and I've learned so much about the flag and what the 3 colours mean. And I've loved hearing all the music and about instruments. But I've loved the most learning about gorillas, because I didn't know how intelligent gorillas were. Because did you know that gorillas are so clever that they can actually learn how to do sign language and sign to humans? Maybe that's a fun fact that you might have learned and can take home today. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.